Welcome to Managerial Accounting. I want to take a few minutes and walk through the syllabus with you and course expectations and requirements. First of all, the best way to get a hold of me is by email. The office phone number, I'll be in somewhat, but I'm good at replying to email, so please get a hold of me by email. Accounting is a language of business and it's a tool, and financial accounting is going to provide you with sort of the theory and structure behind accounting information. It's going to emphasize the translation and communication of business events. We're going to use problems, exercises, and reading. As a language, you're going to need to memorize a set of rules and vocabulary in order to sort of help understand underlying concepts and conventions. The accounting skills you pick up in this class will be invaluable to in your career, regardless of whether you're a marketing major, a management major, accounting major, or a finance major, or even general business. Take a few minutes and look through the course learning objectives. I've got them broken down by things that apply only to accounting majors and the types of learning objectives that apply to all majors. And you can see most of the things we do in this class apply to all majors. Of course, all these learning objectives you need to know for this class, but a lot of the material you learn in this course will carry you forward in other classes and throughout your career. Probably one of the most important things on this syllabus is where I break down the expectations regarding time requirements. I would expect this class will take anywhere from 120 to 140 hours over the next 5 weeks. The old adage is you should expect to spend about 2 hours outside of class for every hour inside class. And most of our classes have 37.5 contact hours, roughly 40 hours. So 2 hours outside for every one in, that's another 80, so there's 120 hours. Here's a breakdown. I would expect probably about 30 hours or so reading the textbook and ebook. Another 13 hours completing interactive previews. We'll talk about those. 12 hours completing Excel chapter handouts. 50 some hours working Connect homework. 6 hours taking exams, and just 4 hours of sort of miscellaneous in there for some account quizzes and just anything else that might arise. In terms of strategies for succeeding in this class, definitely read the textbook. Then you're going to want to complete the interactive previews, which we'll talk about. You'll want to complete the chapter handouts. Those are Excel worksheets, very similar to what we would complete in a classroom setting. Read the textbook. Work the homework assignments, and as always, ask if you have questions. Please, 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 please ask if you have questions. And you can see this course takes a lot of time, so if you don't have the time to devote for it over the winter session, put it off and take it in a later semester. I think it's offered online this spring semester, and there are open seats. This class costs you roughly $1,200, so don't waste your money. Do not try to work full-time and take this class. Don't try to take 2 classes over the winter session. That will be equivalent to taking 18 classes during a regular semester. It's a lot of work and the time moves quickly. The prerequisites for this class are a C- or better in college algebra, or a math placement test score that puts you into calculus, Math 151. Please be sure to set up the D2L push notifications. That way, any announcements that I make through D2L, any grade updates, anything happening in D2L, you will get that email notification at your Millersville address, as a text on your cell phone, or another email address. So please set up the D2L push notifications. Please read through and familiarize yourself with Millersville's policies for academic misconduct and dishonesty. It talks about plagiarism and academic integrity. Everything you submit in this class is expected to be your own work and not that of someone else. This is a fully online class in terms of technical requirements. You're going to need to be accessing D2L on a regular basis. You're going to need to make sure you can access McGraw-Hill's Connect, and you'll need access to Microsoft Excel. It's available in computer labs on campus, and you can also download a free copy that's detailed below in the syllabus. And also you can visit Millersville's wiki site to find out how you can access Excel virtually through Millersville's computers via the internet. The course textbook is the 5th edition of Phillips, Libby & Libby, Fundamentals of Financial Accounting, 2016. There is a new edition of the textbook out, so you ought to be able to find the 5th edition fairly inexpensively online through Amazon. I've seen copies for less than $15. You're also going to need to purchase access to McGraw-Hill's Connect, which includes access to an ebook. You can register for a free 2-week trial. Even if you register for, you are required to register for Connect, which has an ebook, but I highly recommend having a hard copy of the book. You're already spending about $1,200 on the course. Another $15 or $20 for our hard copy is a good investment. Here's the information on how to access Excel from Millersville's labs, or to download a free version from Microsoft. In terms of a financial calculator, I would recommend the TI-84 business calculator. We'll use it a bit in chapters 9 on liabilities, but it is a calculator that you will make use again later in finance and certainly in upper level finance and accounting classes. Again, look over the strategies for success and the required time commitment. If you don't have time, don't take the class. I don't accept any late assignments. You are welcome to work ahead and submit things early, but don't ask for extensions that are not available. The class moves quickly and you need to be prepared to stay up with the course assignments. Here's a breakdown of points for the course. Half your grade will be determined from exams and the other half through assignments and Connect activities. You'll have Connect Interactive Previews, 73 points, Connect Homework, 246, Chapter Handouts, 60 points, and regular account quizzes through Connect, 14 points, for a total of 393 points, and that'll be half of your grade, and the other half will be the 3 exams. And again, half your grade from activities and half from exams. Here's a grading scale. You need to get at least 65% to pass this class, and actually you need to get a 70% because you need a C- or better to move on to Managerial Accounting 2. In terms of course assignments, the first assignment that was sort of listed there, one of the first things you're going to want to work, is the Connect Interactive Previews. They're basically narrative PowerPoint slides, videos of each one of the learning objectives, followed by questions that require you to watch the video, answer the questions. They provide you feedback, and once you've completed each learning objective, you'll just upload those right through Connect. And you can see the very first interactive preview for Chapter 1 is due on Monday at 11:59 p.m. This, like all assignments, must be submitted for you to earn points. If you don't submit them, you will not earn the points. Here's the web link to register for Connect, and one of the first things you'll do when you're there is work through a little assignment, watch a video on how to take and complete interactive previews. So again, first thing you're going to do for each chapter will be to read or watch the interactive previews and answer the related questions. The next thing you should do is complete the chapter handout, if any. Most of the chapters have handouts that are available in the assignment area of D2L. The assignments will show up on the course calendar here on the right, or you can go to a chapter folder where you'll have a link for the interactive preview, the handout, account quizzes, and homeworks. Or alternatively, you can go to the content area in D2L. Yours will look a little bit different than this, but this is essentially what it'll look like. And in the content area, each chapter has a folder, and in each folder there is the link for PowerPoint slides if you want to look through them, the link to the interactive preview, the chapter handout, the account quizzes, and the homework. All of these external learning tools will take you to Connect. Here is the student view of Connect. First thing you should do is work through these short videos on how to use to connect, how to complete interactive previews, how to complete homework assignments, how to complete Excel simulations, and then there's an optional link on how to use LearnSmart, which is sort of an interactive ebook that will keep quizzing you with questions, multiple choice questions, on each one of the learning objectives in a chapter. And to the extent you do well, you'll have fewer questions. To the extent you need more help, it'll ask you more questions. There are links for the exams, and notice the little clock. These are timed. Those are the only timed things. And then there's folders for each chapter, the interactive previews, the account quizzes, and the chapter homework. The interactive previews have drop dead dates and scheduled due dates. They must be completed by those dates. The homework, they're scheduled due dates, but you can complete them after that and have a 25% penalty. The account quizzes, they have small, typically 1 or 2 day windows where you have to go in and complete these. These are very short in nature. They'll maybe take 3 or 4 minutes, and they just keep throwing at you basically the same accounts, asking you which financial statements they appear on. They help you commit some of that accounting vocabulary to memory. So again, the first assignments for each chapter, complete the interactive preview. After that, you should complete the handout assignment for that chapter. The handouts will open up Excel worksheets with a number of tabs across the bottom. Here's an example of the Chapter 1. The first handout, they'll have some components of financial statement, and you just need to tell me which financial statement they appear upon. In other words, the amount we pay for equipment, it'll appear on the statement of cash flows. Had you picked balance sheet, you would have had an X, but the correct answers will turn blue for you. So that's when you know you have the correct answer. Cash, it appears on the balance sheet, and so on. Second handout looks at some asset accounts or some balance sheet accounts, ask you to identify whether they're assets, liabilities, or a component of stockholders' equity, and so on. Once you have completed the chapter handouts, upload it to the activities folder where you downloaded it from. Any comments or grades on those assignments you will see at that exact same place. So that's where you'll go to get feedback, back to the activity assignment folder. After you've completed the interactive previews, read the textbook and the chapter handouts, that's when you should start focusing on the 2 homework assignments, Assignment A and Assignment B. The Connect homework assignments will allow you to work assignments and receive real-time feedback along with direct links to where problems and questions are located in the textbook. And for many problems, you can receive guidance via hints or guided examples. Most of the homework problems are algorithmically generated, and you can work the assignments as many times as you want. Your grades will be based on the highest score for each assignment. So grades are based on the highest score for each assignment. Late homework assignments, you'll be docked 25% for each fraction of a day an assignment is late. And remember, you must submit assignments for grading, otherwise they're going to remain in progress and you won't earn points, or you'll be penalized for having a late submission. Let's take a quick look at one of the assignments. This is Chapter 1, Homework B. Here's the due date, 25% penalty for each day late, unlimited number of attempts. Here's the first question. You're given a list of some accounts and balances, and you need to prepare the basic financial statements. This would have been the balance sheet equation, an income statement equation, a statement of cash flows, and a statement of stockholders' equity. You can click on the link here for a hint, and it'll walk through a quick video on how to solve this particular problem. After you've answered a question, you can hit the Check My Work button. I've typed in 2 numbers. I hit the Check My Work, and we'll see that one of my numbers is correct and the other one is incorrect. And of course, a lot of my answers are incomplete. Again, before attempting these assignments, watch the short video on how to use Connect, how to complete interactive previews, how to complete assignments, and how to complete Excel simulations. And again, you can find your assignments either going directly to the Connect website, or you can find them in the content folders in D2L. There's the Chapter 1, the Chapter 2, and so on. Make sure you take a quick look at the requirements for the Connect account quizzes. And again, those are real short. They should take 4 or 5 minutes, or maybe even less later on in the course once you gain more familiarity with each account. The Excel assignments or handouts. And then the 3 exams, the course calendar down here. I think all these dates are correct on this course schedule. The absolute correct dates can be found in Connect and or D2L. So as a recap, please upload a close-up picture to D2L so I know who you are, who I'm talking with, and I'll know who you are if we run into each other in the spring semester or on campus. Set up your D2L push notifications, register for Connect, carefully read the syllabus, in particular how your grades are calculated and the time requirements for the course. Please, please, please don't take this class if you don't have the time to spend on it. Don't waste $1,200. So once you've uploaded a picture, set up push notifications, read through the syllabus, make sure you register for Connect, watch the Connect how-to videos, and then start in on the interactive preview for Chapter 1. Most of all, if you've got questions this semester, please don't hesitate to contact me. Don't fall behind. Please, please, please don't fall behind. Don't waste $1,200. Good luck this semester. I look forward to working with you. If you work through the assignments, stay caught up. I'm sure you'll succeed. Do well, and we'll learn a great deal.